Made it to the weekend, adventurers on the rise. Solving riddles and casting missiles, throwing daggers at their eyes. Check your into fortune and glory, and tales of the heart and soul. Finding clues, knocking out some fools, depending on how they roll. It's D&D, yeah, with the Ethnic Square. It's D&D, yeah, with the Ethnic Square. They got the sheets and they got their dice, the treasures of the day. Yeah. It's D&D, with the Ethnic Square. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Dungeons & Dragons with these Ethnic Squares.
Hello.
Hey. Exactly. At first, it's my pleasure to introduce our resident rogue, Ina Ravenoak. Seems like somebody is about to lose an eyeball or several today. The best brewer in this or any land, as sharp with their wit as they are with their daggers. It's the master of mayhem. It's Flora Jessie.
Hello.
How are you, my
Hawthorne
friend?
better have loads of eyeballs for me today.
Yes.
I'm ready.
That I can guarantee. And everyone goes, oh, no. Next up, it's the Tabaxia Monk Cut. Looking to punch, they're way out of trouble. Let's hope their coin falls in your favor or be prepared to feel their wrath. Sprinkler Stardust, love of coins. It's my favorite part of Wales. It's the amazing Nerf Alice. Exactly. those are the vibes heading into it. How are you, my friend?
I don't think I'd be quite as scared as I am.
It'll be fine.
I don't know if I'm scared, I don't know. Heightened. I'm in fight or flight
There we go.
now.
Next up, it's time to cast Rage with the Barbarian Total Boris. Grab your greatsword and let's get reckless. With more than enough brains to best any enchanter can throw their way, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, give it up for my hero and a half shell. It's that fountain knowledge. It's the marvelous KDG.
Hello.
Hey, are you ready for what's in store?
I don't know. I don't know if I emotionally prepared. I'm ready. I've got my dice and everything, but emotionally,
like literally, yes. Yeah. I'm prepared.
All good. The best bard in the business is on their way, so we shall move it along to our Elven Ranger.
She's here now.
You are.
She's here now.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me add you to the thing.
I was waiting for you to get to her introduction, so I didn't cut off any of the others.
Okay. We will get the thing added. Oh, that was it. Usually that's Iona's region. So the best part of the business. No creature can infest this elven venturous sky with her song or their cutting words. The Doctor of who's more positive than the sound of a PlayStation trophy popping, host of the phenomenal Locking It Down every Thursday on YouTube. It's a ludicrously brilliant Lucy.
Yeah, I was happy I wasn't too late.
It's all good. How are you, my friend?
Good, excited to see what's in store.
Good. I think you're the first one who's actually excited. Everybody else is terrified.
No, I just don't want to die.
No, it's all good. Next up is our Elven Ranger Pavato. When a challenge arises he can't solve with his mind, his longbow and twin short swords are more than enough. The tree whisperer adding a dash of sass to this fine cocktail of companions. It's the wonderful Robin GL.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Let's do this one last time.
Let's do it.
Let's
do
do
the final
the
countdown.
Absolutely.
do.
And to round off our band of adventurers, it's my pleasure to introduce our Dragonborn Paladin Heartrind, champion of the indie game, the flusher of fools, the splitter of gates. It's our lanyard lawyer, the hitman with the fabulous head of hair, the monster hunter writing up all those terms and conditions. It's my main man, Rahula Hoop.
It is I, an incredibly cold me.
That's
I'm
it.
wearing my warmth blanket. But I mean, Hawthorne's place is in the tundra, right? So it's all part of the character.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. This is my equivalent of the Gilbert. No, wait, not Gilbert. Gilmore Road cape that we have.
Had to get that Gilbert in one last time.
That's it. Okay, team, we're ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, great stuff. Let's begin as we always do with a recap of previously on Dungeons & Dragons, the adventures of the Ethnic Squares. The Ethnic Squares found themselves in the chasm of ever-moving staircases and the upper reaches of the piercing tower. Having slain their foe on the highest flight of stairs, the party steeled themselves for what lay in store for them as they advanced ever closer on Spireling Hawthorne. After Ina Ravenoak left her mark on the walls and Pavato contemplated leaping to his possible death, The party took the door and continued on their quest. The party soon found themselves in a chamber filled with 5 pairs of giant stone statues. A close inspection revealed proverbs which linked each statue. A collection of obsidian gargoyles carried 10 decorative plates, each bearing a different image. The ethnic squares worked out that the plates could be fitted into the giant statues to relate to each of the proverbs. They took to the task with gusto, sadly falling wide of the mark and sparking a few battles with corrosive beings known as black puddings. That was the thing that happened. Aside from Pavato, the elven ranger, taking acidic damage to their armor, the party emerged relatively unscathed and were able to complete the challenge chamber and unlock a teleportation circle. They soon found themselves in an antechamber in front of a large set of double doors. Sensing their quarry was near, the ethnic squares took a long rest to prepare for the audience with Spireling Hawthorne. Okay, friends, let's do the thing with episode 25, The Moment of Truth. Deep breaths all around. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so as part of your preparations, you withdraw the 3 trammels which you intend to embed into Spireling Hawthorne. Before they see the heat of battle, you take a moment to lay out your arms. So this is what the 3 trammels look like. Sky, you take out the Tome of Isolation. Its pages still blank. However, you recall the words of Palor the Dawnfather, who helped you unlock the secrets of the book. Channel a 3rd level or higher spell into the book, and the rite of banishment will be revealed to you. Okay, so the rest of the team are going to focus on throwing these javelin type things into any open wounds, and then when that happens, you channel a spell into the book, cast the thing, and we'll be golden. Sounds good?
Oh, that's how we beat the big guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
Oof. All right.
Okay, so is there anything else that you'd like to prepare before you head through these double doors?
How we doing for potions? Anybody need any?
We just took a long rest.
We did.
You did. So all key points, all spell slots, all of that good stuff, points of inspiration, all that's been fully restored. So it's just how you want to double check how you're distributing these trammels, who's got potions and things, and then discuss any tactics.
Because I have a butt ton of potions.
So I've got 1 superior healing, 1 greater, and a trammel.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
have
I've got
one.
exactly the same.
For
Cool.
context, folks, a superior is 8d4 plus 8.
I mean, in terms of strategy, what are we thinking? So Vitz did say something about trammels going to open wounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can't just throw them
No.
immediately.
Which I think means it makes sense that the 3 melee characters have got them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, so
it's
a trammels can be
Maurice,
a
Cut, and Outrine, right?
yeah, so it's going to be a dex or strength strength check to throw these things in the first
nice.
place. Your choice, whichever stat is higher for you. Kind of.
Nice. So I'm thinking we kick open the door. Sky's playing us an epic battle music sort of soundtrack. You know.
So
Don't worry, I
just
got
to
you.
check, if they've got to be thrown, do you mean literally like
Oh, you can throw or you can
we've
stab.
got to get
So-
into range, or
Yeah, so it,
could you be melee and thrust into?
you can be melee and thrust. I think the range for is 20 feet up to before you start throwing at disadvantage, then 40 feet is like the maximum range.
Imagine throwing a trammel at disadvantage. Like, oh, we missed. Natural 1. Oh, you
It
stabbed
shattered.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Nah.
You get teleported into another dimension.
No. Oh, okay. No, I think we're good. I think we're gonna go in there. Do we
Okay.
want to try like speaking reason with him, or do you think we're just gonna
Yeah.
go in there and just beat his ass down?
I mean, I did try and like shoot him like a couple of campaigns back with some arrows. He already doesn't like me.
That's true. That's true. I mean, okay. Just so I remember, what did he do again?
Yeah.
Why do we have to kill him?
So he is a being who has ascended or is ascending to godhood. So he's of the will to essentially make all the peoples of Exandria follow him and revere him as the one true god,
yes, that's correct.
kind of exacting his will upon the whole land, as it were.
Yeah, it's against the ethnic squares very mantra.
This is
all
it.
of that.
And I mean, like, obviously, if there's anybody who should be worshipped as a god, it's obviously the ethnic squares.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
That was good. I was just
maybe
asking
we
that for
just
the.
flip the script and we just take what he's planning on doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just asking for the benefit.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Because I completely remember.
I knew that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But Hot Ryan, he's new to the party. You know?
Well, this is
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Now, are you sure Badra said this? Are you 100% sure he's on board with this? Okay, team. Let's get into it then. So, going through the doors, you find yourselves in the grand hall of the Piercing Tower. Day has turned to night with your adventuring through the castle, with the moonlight shining through the large stained glass window. An enormous 10-legged dragon stands before you and addresses you directly. They say, "Welcome to the Hall of Hawthorne. My master empowered me to bid thee welcome. After you declined his invitation to live the rest of your days in peace, he has paid special attention to your progress through the tower. However, your adventure ends here under my claw. I shall not suffer you to pass and challenge my master's destiny. On guard, ethnic squares."
Oh my god.
Can I get you all to roll for initiative, please?
I thought for a second Hawthorne had turned into a motherfucking dragon.
Yeah, so do I.
Curveball is what we call this.
Why does he have so many legs?
Yeah. So this
Oh,
is
it's
the
huge.
region.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Why did I get
Square.
a natural 20?
What color is he?
He's purple on this. I can change it if it's going to make it easier.
No. I meant
Oh,
like
blue. He's blue.
what color is the dragon?
Blue.
Okay.
He's a blue dragon.
Does he have white eyes?
The creature itself is a
Wait, no.
behir. Behir.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Described as a
I'm just going to assume
huge
Boris
monster-
doesn't know because Katie doesn't know that I don't think that different dragon colors apply. Then.
Yes. So it's described as a huge monstrosity, a dark blue
my
10-legged
God.
dragon.
Oh.
Okay, friends. So 25 to 20.
25.
Nice.
21.
21 for cut. Is that? Yep.
Yep.
20 to 15.
Were we surprised or did we just stroll in knowing this was going to happen?
You knew that something was going to happen. You wasn't expecting to see the emissary, from what we'll say.
But does it count as a surprise attack from them?
No, it doesn't count as a surprise attack from them. They addressed you directly, and then they said,
Then
"On guard."
I get to go again at 15.
Oh, you get 2 goes. Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Okay,
in the
fine.
first round of combat, as long
just
as
in the
it's not a
first one. Okay.
surprise.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, Ayana's new powers.
OP now.
That's Iona again. 15 to 10. Anybody in that range?
Me. I
Yep.
got 10.
10. Ooh. 10 to 5.
I got
I got
8.
eight.
Got 5.
Oh.
8 and 5, yeah?
Everyone's like, I don't want to go first. Everyone's like, yeah, Ayana.
And Pavato, what did you get, my friend?
8.
8. Okay, cool. Okay, top of the round. Ayana, it is on you, my friend.
Sweet. Can I jump up onto the, what are those?
So these are
chairs?
long tables?
Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna jump up onto one of those long tables.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna try and shoot it with my short bow,
Go for it.
I guess. 17 to hit.
17 just hits. Well done.
Oh, guys, we're in trouble.
God.
10 points of damage.
Okay, great stuff.
All right, Ayana, how do you want to do
Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Can I jump back down the other side and hide with my bonus action? Is it possible to hide behind these tables?
Yeah, you can duck down. So yeah, make a stealth check for me, please.
Can't roll below a 10 on that, so that would be 31 plus my proficiency, which is doubled, which is an extra 12.
Okay.
So like 43.
They definitely will not see you. Okay, and now the turn is of the Tabaxia monk cut.
I'm gonna run up to the big
But here,
dragon lizard thing and punch him.
go for it.
Or them, whatever it is. 20 to hit.
20 hits, well done.
I don't think I'm gonna try and stunning strike because his constitution, I imagine, is quite high. 10 points of damage.
Okay, great stuff.
28 to hit.
28 hits, well done.
7 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point to disengage
Yep.
and go like north
Sure.
and right a bit. So I've used my feline agility, so I could
Oh,
have
so you can move like up here?
110 in total. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Okay, good to know. It is now the turn of the Bahia. Okay, so they are going to use their movement speed of 50. To get them 1, 2, 3. We'll say we'll get them into there.
50.
Yeah, they are going to make a bite attack at. We'll say they make a bite attack at Boris, and they'll make a constrict attack against Heartrind here. So Boris, with their jaws, they're going to clamp down with a 20 to hit, not a natural 20, just a regular 20.
Yeah.
So there's my 10. So 21 points of piercing damage, that'll be halved.
Mm-hmm.
And then the constrict attack is so they withdraw a sword because they need a sword. They got 10 legs. What else are they going to hold with one of them? And they go for.
Sword.
You're
It
telling me
has
the dragon
weapons.
drawing a sword.
What?
This is a dragon that talks. They can do many things. They've got multiple talents.
What?
So that's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay,
It's
so
got 10 legs. I think it can wield a sword in one of them.
8, 9, 17. So 23 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus so another 12 points of slashing damage. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Oh yes, that's pretty good. Oh god, I dropped the dice. We got an 11 plus 8, 19.
Nice. So as they try to pin you down and hold you under the sword, you manage to wriggle out and return to your feet. You're not prone or anything like that. So that is going to be their turn. Next up, it's Iona to go again.
Sweet. I'm just gonna take a shot with my shot bow at it because I'm hidden. I get to do it at advantage. 19 to hit.
19 to hit, and then a whole bunch of sneak attack damage.
Yes. So 8 plus 31, so 39 points in total.
Damn.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna hide back down as my bonus because it's a whole new turn that for me. But
Yeah,
it's just
and
this
also
first
you
round.
haven't moved, so I think you have something to do with.
Yeah, I get advantage
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
stealth.
I don't think you need it personally.
33 plus 12.
Yeah. Okay, great stuff. Halram, my friend, it is on you. And great news, you won't be gassed trying to get to the creature. The creature's already at your at your doorstep.
That's
kind of thing.
excellent.
Yeah.
Now, obviously,
See,
being
I'm
part
always thinking about
dragon
you, my friend.
myself- being part dragon myself,
Yep.
and being knowledgeable in the draconic language, I'm not going to try to reason with it. I think I'll just attack it. I will just use my warhammer and go melee attack.
Okay, go for it. With divine smite and all that good stuff.
See, here's the thing. So this is not Spireling. This is like the preamble to the actual fight. So I kind of want to save my spell slots. So
Preamble.
This is
you
just
know,
the
this is
amuse
just
bouche.
yeah, this is the prologue to the epilogue. First one was 11 plus 9, so 20 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Well done, my friend.
So that's going to be 8. 10 damage on
Okay,
the first.
good to know.
And then second attack.
Yep.
9 plus 9 is 18.
It is. Okay, great stuff. That hits.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you know that you're aiming for 17 or higher because I believe it was Ayana who just hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 4. And 14 damage
Okay.
on that hit.
Awesome. So your 2 Warhammer strikes go bash, bash on different sides of one of the legs to try and cripple it. You see that he's taken a healthy amount of damage. Well done, my friend. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I kind of want to, let's see, bonus actions. I feel like I should spread out slightly.
Okay.
What does disengage do?
So
It just lets you move.
disengage means you can move away without it having an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, I'm going to disengage and just move sort
Yeah.
of.
So with your
underneath.
bonus action, you're disengaging.
Yep.
Yep. And then which direction would you like to go?
I'll just sort of be south of the dragon.
Yeah. So we can get you over here.
But like still within, like kind of moving around him. So I'm still like in melee range, but just like, on the bottom. Yeah, like somewhere there. Yeah.
Cool.
As long as you don't move out of range of him, you can move without having to disengage.
That's true.
Okay.
You can. It's
Skirt
the
around him,
moving
yeah.
away that.
I just wanted to
causes the
skirt
problem.
around him, so
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sort
fine.
of a bit spread
I
out.
misunderstood when you said to disengage to run away from him kind of thing. But if you're skirting around, then that's fine. So you could use your bonus action to do something else.
Well, can I just move more towards the sort of bottom right corner of it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and then we'll just leave it there.
Okay. Okay, great stuff. Sky, you're up, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to try and do cast blindness on the
Sure.
dragon. Very Harry
Ooh.
Potter.
Okay.
Okay, so they need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, they've got +4 to their constitution, so let's see what
Okay,
happens.
well, let's see what happens.
21.
Oh, it fails. Okay, well,
Okay.
then I just look embarrassed. Okay.
It's okay.
Feels worth a shot. Yeah, it just like deflects.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I move down into the corner of the room?
Sure. Your
Yeah,
movement
as far
speed is
as
30, is it?
Yeah, as far as I'm allowed to legally move.
There you
And
go.
But
then maybe some more.
Yeah,
You can bravely run
just-
away.
yeah.
That's
Well,
fine.
no, I don't want to be crawling.
Yes. Okay, that's
Thank
fine.
you,
Yeah,
yes.
So
And now
shuffle
I'm sort of
underneath
taking,
the tables.
Yes, I'm covering behind the table because I've got an important role to do, so I don't want to mess this up.
Okay, great stuff.
Thank you.
Do me a favor. Can you roll a stealth check for me, please?
Sure,
As
sure.
you're hiding.
Thank you.
For fun.
29.
Okay, more than enough. So
Yes.
you managed to crawl under the table and actually move some of the chairs around you, kind of thing. So
Oh, sweet.
even
Okay,
even
cool.
on a glance, they won't be able to
Thank you.
detect you. Great stuff. Pavato, my friend, you are up.
How big is this thing?
They're described as huge.
Is
So
that just
I don't know. For my money, that's pretty
long,
big.
or is it
let's say
big?
both.
Okay? And is it currently grappling someone?
It is not. No.
Okay. Then I would like to move away
Okay. Which direction?
towards Ayana.
Okay. So
30 feet.
yeah, we can get you there.
And then I would like to cast Conjure Animals
Right.
and conjure a giant constrictor snake.
A snake. Okay.
Ooh.
We can do that for you. Can you roll initiative for the snake and then tell me where you
I-
want to position them?
Can. 6.
Okay, great.
And I would like to position it like next to Hearthrine.
Cool.
Because I have a range
Hey,
of
snake.
60 feet from me.
So you want to position it here?
Yeah.
Cool. Question.
Yeah.
Probably for Katie, because they rolled higher than your initiative. Do they get a turn on this go or on the next round?
It rolled a 6.
Yeah, but I think
No. So the way the rule's written is, they go in that initiative start, and you might have to wait a whole turn.
okay, that's fine then. So
Essentially, so I will say, because I used to cast that a lot. We used to house rule it that instead of rolling initiative, it just took the initiative slot after you because of this exact problem of like you cast it and it
okay, well that's fine.
waits ages. But that is a Katie house rule, so you might, if you want to do
Sure.
rules as written, then stick with the
Well,
6.
that is absolutely
That's
fine.
good to me.
They're in the natural order anyway, so I don't think it
Yeah.
matters. It was just a question of whether, because they conjured it on this turn, do they have to wait till the next round to actually do something with it?
Oh no, it is as soon as it hits
Cool.
whatever number it is, even if that's
Okay,
a whole turn, almost a whole turn away, like, or
Cool.
next or whatever.
So,
Yeah.
Bavato, is there anything you'd like to do with your turn then? Anything else?
No.
Okay, great stuff. Next up, it's that sneaky snake.
Oh,
Cool. So I'm gonna attack with Constrict.
Sure.
And I
So
don't know.
it
if
attempts
that
to wrap round like 5 of the legs of the Bahia.
Yeah.
well, the snake's not
And
pulling out a sword as well.
I don't know.
No.
Is it a sword swallowing snake?
23 to hit.
That absolutely hits. So is it strength saving throw?
I don't know.
I imagine it would be, unless it was a dex.
It just says hit and the target is grappled. Escape DC 16.
Okay, 16. That's fine.
Okay.
What's it called? Sorry, constrictor snake or giant snake?
Giant
or
constrictor snake.
Giant.
Twice as good.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, this Bahia rolled a natural 2, so I think it's going to fail or whatever saving
Alright.
throw it's trying to make.
So I roll for damage then.
Yeah, you can do.
Well, you should.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm unfamiliar with how these work, so yeah, forgive me for that. Yeah, 100%.
Plus 10 points of damage.
Okay, great. So as the snake wraps around its legs, you see the creature fall over to one side, and it takes a small amount of bludgeoning damage. Cool. So it is now grappled, so it can't move from here.
And it's also restrained.
Okay,
Which
great.
means that anyone that attacks it has advantage.
Melee attacks, right? Or,
Oh,
okay,
Yeah.
well, it might be all attacks. Okay, great stuff.
Well, attack rolls against the creature have
All
advantage.
attack rolls have advantage. Okay, great stuff.
nice move.
And you have disadvantage, Fritz.
And I have okay, there that makes sense.
And,
And
al-
disadvantage
and
on
also
save.
your
And
speed
your
zero.
And it called me a mean name.
and
And you can't move. Yeah.
Okay, that's Sneaky's next turn. Now it is the turn of the one they call Boris.
So I've got advantage. I'm gonna hit it twice with my longsword.
Go for it.
So the first attack is 21 to hit
Absolutely hits. Well done.
for 13 damage.
Damn. Yeah.
And the second attack is 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, that hits.
Cool. For another 15.
Damn. Okay, great stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that's everything.
It is definitely showing the signs of this battle. You've caused immense amount of damage to it, so well done. Cool. Top of the round, Ayana. It is on you, my friend.
All right, I'm gonna pop back out.
Yep.
Hit it with my short bow.
Yep. All the sneak attack damage and all that good stuff.
Natural 20.
Yes, nice.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Which also means sneak attack damage is double.
Yes.
Yep.
God, we're gonna
Yep.
take 70 damage.
Do it. Do
Go.
it. Do it. So 10 plus 32. So 64 plus 10. 74 points of damage.
Ayana Ravenoak.
God.
How do you want to do
No
this?
way.
Oh,
Arrow
no.
is going straight in one of its eyeballs.
Yes.
No question.
So you see the creature, this head rear back. It's still constricted by the snake. So in its movement to kind of jerk away and recoil, it's still restrained in that manner. But you do see its remaining eyes close up as a death takes over it, and you see it just slump in the middle of the room, and then fire begins to consume the beast. It doesn't cause you any damage, but that is the way that it disappears.
Iana's then gonna jump up
Wow.
on the table and is like, "That's how the ethnic squares do it."
Great stuff.
Heartryan turns to the snake to high five it and then realizes
Yeah.
that it has no hand.
It
It
high
raises up
fives
the
you
tail.
with its tail.
Yeah, that's it. It raises up the tail at you. Okay, great stuff. How long does the snake stick around for? Forever?
An hour if
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
breaking
Wow.
concentration.
Cool, we got a pair.
Cool. Okay then. So let's get rid of this, and
Good battle
we
team.
will.
And
Clean
it
battle.
for reference, it has a movement speed of 30 feet.
Okay, good to know.
The snake as well, so it'll be able to keep up. It also has a swim speed of 30 feet, but
Fair
I
enough.
doubt that's going to come up.
Okay, good to know. Okay, are we good to move on?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
How
loot
much
him
XP
though.
we get for that one?
Sure. So
Yeah.
in where the creature was, we'll say Heartrind, because you're closest to it. You find 162 gold pieces worth of loot.
Ooh.
If only we
Much
survived to
times
spend it.
You
Right.
also
Yeah.
get 7,200 XP.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
7, 2.
Oh yeah.
Ah yeah.
It's Luigi time. Okay, so here's what we
So how many gold pieces I found? 162.
Yeah.
Ayana just comes over and snatches them out of your hand.
Okay.
It's for the good of the party.
That's it. Party treasure. Party treasure. That's it. Okay, great stuff. So, after defeating Hawthorne's emissary, a moment of quiet falls over the Great Hall. The rising sun's rays begin to shine through the many windows, illuminating the hall in a golden glow. In the moments that pass, a new voice echoes around you, amplified in the great expanse of the hall. They say, "Well now, if it isn't the ethnic squares, I see you've met my emissary. He was my friend and ally since we were youngins.
Now he's dead.
Awkward.
When your name first uttered to me, it made no damn sense. But I must confess, it did compel. I tracked your journey throughout these lands here ever since you thwarted my apprentice Mumra oh so many moons ago. I knew our destinies would be forever entwined, and I sought to bolster my defenses with every false god you therefore parlayed with. I offered you a peaceful way out, however it seems you are hell-bent on interrupting the will of a god. And so, rude as it may be, I must ask you to leave this mortal coil, leave these lands free to bask in my light." Friends, I'm gonna need you to roll
Colonel, is that you?
Suck a bag of dicks, Hawthorne.
Benoit Blanc, is that you?
It might be. Okay, I would like you to roll initiative again. For we are now in the light. You can see what's going on. We will put you in the same locations.
So do I roll initiative for the snake as well?
Yes,
or
please.
does it
Oh
just
no,
go-
no. We'll just go after you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
depending on if you want to do the actual.
I think that's
rules as written or
probably
the house
best.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
good.
Sounds
So new initiative order. 25 to 20. Anybody in that range?
22.
Nice.
24.
Ooh, okay, even better. And then 22 for the snake. 20 to 15. Anybody in that range?
19.
Nice.
Also 19.
Okay.
But I'll be slower.
Fine.
I'll be. Yeah, my dex is just shit.
Yeah, my dex is 20.
Mine is -1 or 8.
Oh man.
depending on yeah. I rolled a nat 20 for initiative.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, so that was 10 to 15. 15 to 10. Anybody in that range?
I've got 14.
Nice. Okay. 10 to 5. Anybody in that range?
I'll go again on 9,
Okay.
just for the first round.
Yep.
And I got 5.
Okay. 5, 4, 5. and then 5 to 1, or have Alice? I'm not sure I
I
caught
mean,
all
I'll
yours.
go again.
Alice, I'm not sure I caught your score. Oh no, you went to
At
24.
24,
Yeah, of course
yeah.
you did. No, that's fine. That's on me. Okay, great stuff. So here is Spireling Hawthorne. You see him as a humanoid creature dressed in blue robes with yellow stars on them. And cut, top of the round. It is on you. What would you like to do?
Cool. Can I get to them in 55 feet?
You sure can.
Even over the
Yeah.
thing. Cool.
So we'll say leaping across the tables and benches with your feline agility, you get up to them.
Nice. I gotta punch them in the face.
Yes. Go for it.
Oh, I might punch them in the face. 16.
16 misses, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, damn it. 18.
18 just hits. Well done.
Oh.
Ooh.
They take 6 points of damage.
Okay,
I'm gonna try and stun and strike them.
go for it.
So
What am I rolling?
con save. Ooh, it's 18 now.
Okay. They fail their con save, so they are considered stunned.
Nice.
So they can't do anything, right, for this round until the end of your next turn.
To the end of my next turn.
Okay, great stuff. So free for all and Spireling Hawthorne, everybody. This is going to be over sooner than I thought. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm gonna stay there because he won't be able to do anything anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Great stuff. So one of your fists makes its mark and causes bludgeoning damage, stunning the creature itself. Bavato, you're up, my friend.
Katie, it says my spell has a range of 60 feet. Does that mean I need to stay within 60 feet of the animal? No, it's just
Yeah, it's just a
forecasting.
cast.
I
begin
don't
with,
believe so. I don't believe so. I think that's just like an instant when you cast it.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna try and move up 35 feet, like straight to the right, I guess.
Okay, so we'll say we'll get you here.
Yeah, perfect. And then I'm gonna shoot some arrows at the
Go for it.
Spiraling Hawthorne. First attack is 26 to hit
That absolutely hits. Well done.
for 7 points of damage.
Okay,
And the second attack is 19 to hit.
19 hits. Well done.
And that's another 8 points of damage.
Okie dokie. Great stuff. Anything on your bonus actions?
No.
Hunter's Mark? Nothing like that?
No, can't because I'm concentrated on the snake.
Okay, very good. It's now the turn of your sneaky snake. What would you like them to do?
It's gonna crawl across
Slither,
the
yeah?
floor. Yeah,
So-
slither across the floor towards Hawthorne.
Okay,
30
and get to
feet.
there.
Yeah.
It can use its action to dash again and do that if you want to get another 30 feet closer.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Do that.
1, 2, 3. Cut. You hear the snake come over to you and hiss. You see it graze your ankle as it slithers past. Okay, great stuff. Ayana, my friend, it is on you for your first attack of these round.
Yeah, I'm going to move towards the other end of the tables just so I can get a bit closer. 30
Sure.
feet. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Am I able to see Spiraling Hawthorne?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Then I'm going to take a shot
Go for it.
with my shot bow. 22 to hit.
22 hits. Well done.
Yay. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then another. So 37 points of damage altogether.
Okay. So 37 in total. Yep.
Yeah. And then
Awesome.
I'm going to hide for my bonus action.
Okay, go for it. So
It's a natural 20, so already
Okay, right.
37 without my proficiency double.
yep, you are sufficiently hidden from view. So I will say for where it stands at the moment, you have at least 2 wounds where you can throw these trammels in to embed.
Oh, we do.
Oh shit!
wow.
Right,
Yeah, well, he got pierced by an arrow and then shot with a bolt kind of thing. So they're definitely going to leave a mark. Boris, it is on you, my friend.
I've got 40 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move, and I think I'm just then gonna dash.
Yeah. So that gets you there, and then 1, 2, 3. We'll say for the purposes of this, you are able to get melee range.
Yeah, but that's my
Sure,
whole
yeah.
turn.
Okay. It is now the turn of Spireling Hawthorne, who is stunned, so they won't be able to do anything. I don't believe they can use any legendary resistances while stunned either, right? Okay, fine, fair enough.
They could have used it for future reference. I think they could have used it against being stunned.
Okay.
But now that they've been stunned, they're kind of stuck.
Oh yeah, so if Hawthorne fails a saving throw, they can choose to succeed instead. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Next time we will learn. Everybody learns. Right, Haro, my friend.
Yeah, it was just so unexpected.
Yeah,
that
there was
he
a
didn't-
surprise
Yeah.
attacks. They honestly thought the emissary would take care of you, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
Haro, my friend. It is on you.
So what are we thinking, team? Do we throw the trammels in as and when we can, or should we try and coordinate so we all throw one in at the same time so we can't like remove them or pry them out? Or what are we thinking? Because if he has a turn, I don't know if it means he's able to like remove
Yeah.
them.
That's what I'm worried about.
So maybe we
Yeah, I
maybe
feel
we
like
just we coordinate.
waiting until there's a third wound might be sensible.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. In which case, okay, I'm gonna move. I guess the 30 feet towards Spireling Hawthorne.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
And then, even if I dash, it doesn't get me into melee range.
1, 2. Yeah, we can say you will. So 1, 2,
Okay,
3.
cool. All right, well, I'll use my bonus action to dash in.
Cool.
Hey, friends. Hey, Snake.
You step
Snake
over.
hisses at you.
You and the snake are homies at this point, so yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so that's going to be your action? Or did you
Right.
misty step to here? That I don't know. Did you
Wait, what?
misty step this 30 feet, or did you dash?
Is dash and not a bonus action?
It's a bonus action for rogues. I don't think it is for everybody
Oh,
else.
okay. In that case, I'll use Misty Step to get there.
Okay.
Which can be a bonus action.
Fair enough. So then you
I'll
still
take
have your
on-
action to actually do attacks.
Yes.
Fine.
And I'm going to melee attack, but this time I'm going to use a level 4 spell slot.
Damn.
Which basically means I can roll divine smite damage. Like I get 4 d8s of divine smite damage.
You better hope it hits.
Yeah. well, we got 19 plus 9, so 28.
That absolutely
to
hits.
hit.
Well done, my friend.
Oh,
I think it's still with advantage as well, but
Yes,
Oh,
it's
nice.
just
it's
stunned.
going to be good.
Just roll it in case it's nat 20.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, not 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's worth a shot, right?
So we got. So let's see. The first ones we got 8 plus 4, 12. So here you go. 5 divine smites. 1 is like part of my weapon, and 4 because of the spell slots. So that's 14. That's 22. 24. 30. 31 damage.
Nice.
So because I get 2 attacks
Yeah.
per action, do those spell slots stay for this attack as well? Like do I get to roll that? I don't know. It's probably off for K2. Or is it just a regular melee attack?
I think this
I
is.
have a feeling you can't. I have a feeling it's per
That's
attack.
where I
not
was
per
leaning.
weapon.
Okay, cool. That
But
makes
I
sense.
will look into it.
Yeah.
just
Thank you,
in
Katie.
case.
Appreciate you.
Right. Well, let's just roll a normal attack then.
Go for it.
10 plus 9, 19 to hit.
That hits. Well done, my friend.
Right, so this will just be a regular one.
Yeah.
2 plus 4 is 6. Plus 6. So 12 damage.
Okay. Great stuff. I'm making short work of this lad. Okay.
My fear is we get him down to like 0 health and he has a fucking second stage because we didn't
Yeah,
tram all
second
in.
health bar.
Vitz played Elden Ring, so I'm expecting it.
There you go. He'll like chop off his arm and put it in something, and then it'll be all good. Okay, Ayana, for your second turn of this first round.
Oh yeah, right. I'm
Popping
gonna
out,
take
yep.
another shot if I can see him over every.
Yeah, we'll say you jump on top of the table to get that height advantage, right? So yeah.
Sweet. 29 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Well done.
Sweet.
With all that
So,
sneak attack
6
damage.
points, and then 32, so 38 points of damage.
Nice.
Please. And then
So much damage.
I
Yeah.
know. And then I'm gonna jump back down and hide.
Okay, great stuff. For the for the sake of comedy, let's roll a stealth check.
It would be 40.
More than enough.
Great.
Okay, great stuff. Sky, my friend, it is on you.
All right, I am going to crawl down as many as I can underneath the long table
Sure.
towards him. That's not all I can move.
It's 30 feet, right?
Wow.
Oh, let's put you here then. Yeah,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Sorry.
That's a little better, I guess.
So I'm gonna write to my manager.
Actually, I'm going to write to my local MP.
There you go.
How far away am I from him?
You are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet.
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay. Because I'm going to cast an almighty shatter.
At which level, my friend?
I'm
I
going
was
to
half
go
expecting
big.
that to be fireball.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Not with all you guys there. No, I'm going to
We've
go
learned.
big. I'm going to do
We've
it
learned,
at the.
team.
I'm going to do it at the 9th level.
Nice.
Yeah, why not? Let's live our lives. Okay, so you'll have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Which is Constitution saving throw of 19. 19.
Damn. Mine was 18, so I guess I just miss.
Oh no, we take half damage.
It could be
Oh.
half damage.
Sweet. Okay.
Check what it says.
Oh, let's see. Okay, because yeah, no, it just says each creature takes a Constitution saving throw. Oh, okay. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage if failed.
Yeah.
So I just rolled 10d8.
Yeah, I think that's more than enough.
Well, it was 39. So how much do you have to subtract?
It's okay. We can divide that by 2. I'll add 19 points of damage to them.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
So cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Can I inspire somebody? Who's gonna do? Who feels like they're gonna need the inspiration out of the people that are doing all the heavy hitting?
think
I don't
it's
know. For
about
my money, the
Tremor Bottle.
snake needs to be inspired.
I'll give it to the snake.
I
It just
don't
reminds
think
me
it's
of-
one of the guys who are going to use the tremors.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
do-
Yeah, that's probably a good
I
idea.
I can attack recklessly, so I can attack with advantage when it comes to the travel. So I would say one of the other two who've got it.
Okay,
Probably.
let's go with cut. Cut likes to get in there. So go, just throw the thing again, and we're gonna take us down. There you go. That's my inspiration.
Go
That's
for it.
inspired.
Okay. And then, yeah, I believe either you or your target is rolling the inspiration die to see what it's actually going to do for them.
Yeah, Cut will roll it
Yeah,
when she
that's
wants to use it.
Okay.
And how long does that last? Like a round?
I think
A
it's
Or is
minute, I think.
Pardon, sorry?
An hour.
Okay, so you don't have to use it this round.
No, I think it's for
It's
like
the
a
next
minute
one.
or something. Yeah, so it'll be a couple of
Cool.
rounds. Top of the round. Cut. It is on you, my friend.
Okay. Like as it's all been going on, are we doing the tremors now, or we waited one more turn?
Has
There's enough
Spireling-
holes,
ha-
but he hasn't he hasn't been yet.
He's not.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
we
not yet.
start after he's taken his turn.
Yeah.
So then we'll get because if you do one now, he'll
Mhm.
take his turn, and then
But-
I'll get to have
Mm.
my go.
But
So
he's
then
stunned.
he's stunned. Is he
Only,
still
only
stunned?
until the end of this turn.
Until the end of my turn.
Oh, it's until your end of your turn.
But maybe the snake will come up and grapple him.
Could be.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think
So
we
yeah,
wait,
we could wait, and I think then
we
it
wait
would
until after
be-
he's taken his next. Whenever
Yeah.
he takes a turn, after that, all the trammel people, because it'll still
Okay.
come back to you
Trample people.
before he gets another go.
Cool. Then I'm gonna move away, not out of range, but like to the right side, so we're
Sure.
not super clamped.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then maybe use my sickle so he has more holes in him rather than punching him.
Sure. So you do have an
This is good.
advantage on this attack.
Cool. So the highest would be 30 to hit
30 absolutely hits. Well done.
Oh my god.
and 8 points of damage.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Slash again. The highest is 19 to hit
That absolutely hits. Well done.
and 9 points of damage.
Okay, good to know.
And do I run away? He's gonna have a turn, isn't he? So what was that? To move to there was 30.
Yep.
Can I move 2 more squares? So my 50 movement just diagonally right,
Sure.
and then I'll use another key point to disengage.
You don't need to because they're still stunned.
Oh yeah, nice. Save those key points. Cool.
Yep.
I'm up there.
Okay,
Nice.
great. So as your turn ends, you see the Spireling Hawthorne. His conscience comes back to him, and he's no longer stunned. Pavato, my friend, it is on you, and then the
Cool.
snake is on deck.
Yeah,
I
I would
Essentially, I
like to
didn't think I would
move.
be late today.
I'd like to move like 35 feet to the right towards the next
Sure.
table.
So 1, 2, 3, and we'll put you around about
Perfect. And then I'm gonna fire some arrows at him.
that. Go for it.
29 to hit.
29 hits. Well done.
Shot for 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And then second shot is natural 20.
Nice.
So
Hey.
32 to hit for 13 points of damage.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, so as you're making these attacks, you're seeing that they're impacting, but they're not registering as much damage as you would ordinarily think, like at least compared to the Bahia last time around. So you might be experiencing some resistances. Right now, unstunned, and thanks to people reminding me that legendary resistances and actions are now a thing, they would like to take a legendary action and cast Fireball at 9th level on Heartrind, the Snake, and Boris. Can I get you to make
Hello.
dexterity saving throws, please?
Can it just do
No,
that
I-
whenever it wants?
On the end of
Yeah.
people's turns. Yeah.
Okay. What was it? Dexterity saving? throw?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
I do get advantage on my dex saves.
Yeah.
I got 20.
So I got an 8 instead of a 0.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, I got 7.
Okay. And the snake?
Oh shit.
Oh, you roll for yourself, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Sorry. 14, I guess.
Okay. So, unfortunately, all 3 of you fail, but I think, Boris, you're going to take half damage anyway because you're constantly raging.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I
The
can't
ninth
even
level.
imagine where. What? How many is like?
14d6.
Turns out Spireling Hawthorne terrified of snakes.
Yeah.
Get it away
Oh.
from me!
Yeah.
Ah!
That can wipe someone out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that could
Could wipe
well.
the snake out.
Not the
So
snake.
I got a
Yeah.
potion for the snake, you know?
Okay.
There's so many dice.
Don't like how long this is taking.
Wow.
Could you roll any slower?
That is going to be 42 points of flame damage.
Oh man.
Is the snake still standing?
Yeah.
Or slithering?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Slivering.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Good job,
Yes.
Snake.
Yeah.
Have
Go
that.
snake.
Okay, great. So that is going to be the first of their legendary actions.
Wait, what? That's not the
It's-
end of his turn?
What?
It's
That's
got
not even their turn.
multiple.
They
No.
get a number of legendary actions, and every round they are replenished.
Oh dear.
Every
God.
round.
Every round.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can just do extra stuff.
Cool.
Okay, Pavato, that was the end of your turn. It is now the turn of the snake.
So the snake's gonna recover from the being
Singed,
fireball,
yeah.
and it's gonna sliver up to him and attack with constrict. hoping
Wait,
to-
can I just ask a quick question? So he took the legendary action, but it's not his turn yet.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
he can do them at the end of
Legendary
anybody's
actions.
turn.
Yeah, that's fine. So
The other difference is that when he takes a legendary action, it is just like one action he can do, so it's not a full turn, so he can't like move and take an action and take
Yeah,
a bonus. It's just one thing,
Gotcha.
but he can
yeah, it,
keep doing them
in
randomly.
theory, it's like a legendary reaction where it's only one thing they can do, kind of thing. So Snake is going to constrict.
Yeah, with a natural 20.
Okay, so that's for the damage, right?
okay.
And I need to make.
No, that's for the attack to hit.
Oh, okay, great stuff.
So 26 to hit.
Cool. So there's no strength saving that I need to make.
It wasn't at
Okay.
16 or something.
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
But that's
I
to
was-
escape.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think as long as the attack hits, the target takes damage and is grappled,
Mhm.
and then the escape DC is
Hawthorne
at
on
the
his
start
turn.
of each of their
Yeah.
turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great stuff then.
I roll for damage.
Yes, please.
Double it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. 10 plus 4 is 14 times 2 is 28 points of damage.
Okay. Great stuff.
God.
Snake,
you're
how do you want to
grappled.
do this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Snake's like, I don't know, it just disappears.
Okay. Is there anything else the snake would like to do?
No,
Okay. Great stuff.
No.
it's
Uh,
gonna lick his ear with his
Oh.
snake tongue.
Okay. So. What are they going? Are they going to use a legendary action at the moment? Yes, they are. So you see Hawthorne. So the snake has called itself round. I would imagine it's Hawthorne's legs and up to his torso. You see,
Yeah, it's all over him.
yeah. So you see his arms clutch an amulet on his person around his neck, and you hear him begin to mutter some words. He is looking to conjure a beast or a creature. So we are going to take this and we are going to move it for. They are going to summon the adult dragon Draconis. So we will put you here.
Oh,
So
Wow.
now you have a full adult dragon to contend with as well. So that is
you're
going to
doing
be
so well.
their
Yeah.
summon action.
Maybe we should have thrown the javelin when we had the chance.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, now it's anyone can throw now.
Ayana,
Then it's
it is
time.
on you, my friend.
How far is the dragon from me?
The dragon is 10, 20, 30, 20, 18, 19, 20. Run back 100 feet.
Oh, okay. Then just
Did I miss my turn?
I believe you're going after Ayana because you're worst X.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, never mind.
It's
I'm
okay.
so used to being right at the bottom of the
No,
list.
no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It throws things off
Uh,
with legendary actions and things like that as well. So,
Yeah.
all
would you like
right.
to move closer or?
Yeah, move me to the other table, start of the other table.
Sure.
Perfect. So I'm gonna take a shot with my shot bow
At the dragon, yeah?
At the dragon.
Good to know.
Oh god, 13.
13 misses. So you hit the creature, but it just bounces off its scales.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, I'm gonna hide.
Okay. You're like, oh, fuck, it's a dragon, and you slide under the table. Yeah, can you make a stealth saving throw? Oh, not saving throw, a check. Please.
What's that? 44.
More than enough. Okay, great stuff. Boris, now it is on your turn, my friend.
Has he? I've got confused now. Has he had his turn since we decided to wait until he had his
No,
turn?
No, his
because
turn is
he
after
goes
you.
after
No.
you.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I am going to just attack him with my long sword then.
Okay.
You'll get
Um,
advantage since he's
Yes.
snaked.
Yeah. So 27 to hit
Yeah, that hits. Well done.
for 16 damage.
Okay, great stuff.
And oh, cool. And that 20.
Nice.
Nice.
This is fun
Yeah.
because I go really crazy now at 17th level.
Oh,
Let me
because
just double
before you were
check.
just going what? Medium crazy?
Well, yeah, apparently. So I roll 5 if
Ooh.
I 5 dice instead of 2 if I get a
Okay.
critical. So
Do you also get criticals on 19s instead of 20s now, or?
no,
Okay.
that's something people do. I think that's a fighter thing.
Okay.
So so that is another 31 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Unreal.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I will move. I mean, not really, but I will just move down slightly, so I'm slightly separated from Heartrind.
Is it
And start,
around
like-
or like here?
To the right, yes, just slightly to the right, like something
fine.
like that. And be eyeing whatever the a suitable looking wound hole is.
Sure. Okay. You can definitely do that. It is now the turn of Spireling Hawthorne. And they're going to make their attacks a disadvantage because they are constricted. First thing, they're going to make a strength saving throw to see if they can break free of the constriction. Yeah. Which is going to be a 9, so I don't reckon they do.
No.
Is that not their turn to try and break free of a grapple?
Possibly.
No.
I would.
Normally, I think
so.
they do that at the start of their turn. So if they break free, they still get the turn normally.
Okay.
Okay, so they are going to withdraw their sword, and they are going to first attack the snake.
Not the snake.
Not the snake. With a 18 to hit, 1-8.
Wait. Can I use my reaction of protection to protect the snake?
You can do. Yeah. So the
But you have to
AC
roll
goes
at
up by.
disadvantage.
Oh, I have to roll the disadvantage. Okay. Then the disadvantage one is a 16 to hit.
Did its AC go up from rolls?
No, I'm rolling a disadvantage.
Okay.
Sorry, Jesse was right. A grapple creature has to use his action to escape.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Then
Okay.
I was wrong on
that's
that.
their
Yeah,
turn.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay, fine. No
Snake
worries.
lives to fight another day.
The snake lives to fight
Yes.
another day. Great work, team. We're all learning here on D&D. Heartrind, then. It is on you, my
All
friend.
right. It's travel time.
Okay, great stuff.
So I'm going to equip the trammel,
Yep.
and I'm going to try and melee, just jam it into a wound that I can see.
Sure. So make a strength or dex check.
Going to go with strength
Sure.
because I've got 19 plus 4 on that. Wait, what? So, wait. So at the top of my character sheet, it says strength is 19.
Yeah, so
plus
that's your
4.
core, and then your modifier will be underneath, so whatever plus thing is. So you roll your d20 and add your strength plus modifier.
So I got 13 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does the 19 mean?
So the 19 is your base score. So if we weren't rolling dice to speed things up, then we'd just take your base score for things. But I don't reckon too many people do that.
Okay.
So what are we
In
talking?
that case, so it's 17.
17 just misses, I'm afraid. So
No.
you try to jab the trammel in, but as your trajectory of where you're going to be thrusting in, you'd actually be poking the snake, and at the last second you move out the way as
No.
not to injure
Oh,
the
man.
sneaky snake.
So does that not count as an attack roll? Because then it would have advantage on it.
Oh yeah, sure. You can roll it with advantage. That's a great set. It's a great show.
Oh. In that case, it's 16 plus 4, so 20.
Great stuff. So, friends,
Snake is the
wow.
MVP of
Yeah.
this whole campaign.
the first trammel has been inserted into Spireling Hawthorne.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Power of friendship.
so the first of the legendary platinum javelins has been thrust into your foe. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, my friend? Staying where you are?
Yeah, I think I'll actually. Am I allowed to use a potion, or does that count as?
Not on a turn, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay, then I'll just have to.
We can use it as an action, as your whole action kind of thing, but not as like a bonus action, that kind of thing.
In that case, I'll probably disengage and just step back.
Yeah.
Like,
You can move your 30 feet back if you want.
yeah.
Okay, so because the
I want to
creature
try to spread
is
us all out.
grappled, they don't get an attack of opportunity, I don't think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool. Now it's the turn of Draconis, the legendary dragon.
Oh yeah, the dragon.
All right. Yeah.
Look at this big red thing here. What's going on? Okay. It is going to move up to the Tabaxian monk, and it's going to use its multi attack. It's going to try and make 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks. So the bite attack is going to come in at a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that causes 16 points of slashing damage.
1-6, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And then it's going to make 2 claw attacks. Actually, I rolled the wrong dice for that, but it's fine. I rolled lower than I should have, but it's all good. Okay, 2 claw attacks coming up. The first is going to be a regular 20 to hit.
That hits.
And then the other one is going to be a 32 to hit. So I think that one hits as well. Okay, so now it's 2d6. So 13 points of slash damage for the first claw attack.
1-3.
Yep, 1-3.
Mhm.
And then the other one is 18 points of slashing damage for the second claw attack. And can I get you to make a can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, for it's trying to use its frightful presence against you?
Nice.
It's a big old scary dragon.
Wisdom.
Yes, please.
I think I got a thing against this anyway. So 16.
Okay. So you are now considered frightened for 1 minute.
Cool. I might be able to spend a key point to roll
Yeah.
again. I can't remember. Be a class feature, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
Stillness of mind.
Yes.
Oh no. That's to get out of it.
So you can do that on your turn.
Aha, there you go. Diamond Soul. You're proficient in all saving throws, and whenever you make a saving throw and fail, you can spend 1 key point to re-roll it and take the second result.
Go for it. Is that the thing you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
24.
24 succeeds. Well done.
That was worth a key point.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so now you've succeeded. You are now
Mhm.
immune from the dragon's frightful presence for 24 hours.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay, great stuff. So that is going to be the dragon's turn. They're going to stay where they are. They have a lot more movement, but they are going to do that. Sky, my friend, it is on you. What would you like to do?
Okay, I had an idea. I'm not really sure if it's going to work, but I thought I'd float it with the group. So we have the corrosive stuff in the bottle. I'm wondering if we can corrode the amulet to break the spell, or at least stop him from being able to summon anything else.
Worth a
Ooh.
go.
But I don't know how to get.
I think
The
you're gonna
boot-
have to get closer and throw the
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah, it's either I get closer
Cool.
or I pass it, yeah. Okay, maybe.
Throw
I
it.
could
Throw it
move
to
hard,
someone,
try
yeah.
and see if we can catch it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, maybe I can move up to the table, like the next set of tables
Yeah,
in
the snake
between.
will catch it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, maybe move up to those middle tables in between.
Sure.
A bit more to the there, right.
Does
Well,
all the...
no, but in the actual two, in between the two, so I'm still kind of hidden-ish. Sorry, yeah, back down here. Yeah. Can I not get
Sorry,
any
Alex,
further
what's
in?
your question?
It's okay. Well, I was going to ask the group. Does all the tribals have to be in him before we put the spells in? Is that, or is it...
Yeah.
So the way it works, just before I get to that, Sky, are you okay with that position, or do you want to?
Yeah, is that as far as I can
Okay.
go?
I think so. I'll say
Uh-huh.
because I'm unsure, I'll put you there further
Okay,
along.
cool.
So the way the trommels work is the more trammels you embed into your target, the higher the DC is for when Sky makes the Rite of Banishment spell.
Each one.
Each one, yeah.
time. Okay. And was there anything about like him being dead that make it like could we stick this showers in his dead body and
You
banish
can
him?
do.
Okay. So
Is he
we
gonna
shouldn't
die,
worry.
though?
Like
But-
if we kill him by accident, not that we're gonna like we're not worried about not killing
I
him.
think we might not be able to.
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
what
I don't know, but that's just my guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
We might
Sky,
be able to
if you
weaken
wanted
him, but
to,
I'm
you can
guessing he might-
attempt a Rite of Banishment
Right.
with just one trammel in him. But you will burn a spell slot level 3 or higher.
Yeah.
I mean, is that worth it?
I
Giving
don't
it a
know.
try, or at least doing it with 2.
I'm not sure.
I would
I have quite a lot of
probably
spell
think maybe
slots.
wait till the next go, and
Yeah.
if it all goes to shit and for some reason he's still only got one in him,
Okay.
maybe
That's
next
nice.
turn start
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about it, but give us like a round to.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it in
But that's
the...
just me. I don't know.
Because Kat and Boris will have their turns
Before him.
before Spireling. So even if he's able to remove one, then at least the next round you should have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it the next round then. All right. So I will then try and throw the acid at his amulet. So I'm going to jump up
Okay.
on the table
Sure.
and
God.
do like a really cool throw and then jump back down and
Okay,
duck.
let's say, can you make an acrobatics check for me,
I
please?
can indeed.
And add your proficiency modifier.
What does that mean?
So on your character sheet, you'll
Yeah.
have a separate stat that says proficiency,
Uh-huh.
and it will say like +4 or something like that, and then you
Okay.
can add that to your total.
Oh, okay. Well, can I take my armor off?
Sure.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I don't know
We'll
how
say you
to-
have an quick release system, right? So there's like just one thing you can tie, and then the armor kind of falls away.
Tear away
Yeah.
trousers.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I don't know how to take off my armor. Because it's giving me.
Why?
Because when I bought armor, it gave me a disadvantage. But I was really good in this before I had it on. Yeah, when not proficient with armor worn. Oh, shield. Okay, I got to take off my shield, I think.
Okay, one moment, Spireling Hawthorne, as you get ready.
Guys
Right.
just throwing
Stupid.
everything up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay,
He
right.
jumps.
Oh man, it was even worse without my armor on.
Leave it
It's
on
just
there.
you rolling at disadvantage like your armor told you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 6.
Okay,
But,
so
no, but now add your proficiency modifier.
But it's half.
No, but your proficiency modifier is not
Oh,
half.
+4. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
so
it means it's
click
So
on
10.
that.
Yeah.
10. Okay, so unfortunately, the
Yeah,
bottle
okay.
of corrosive ooze
Mhm.
lands at Spireling Hawthorne's feet and has no effect.
Oh, it was such a good plan.
It was such a good plan.
Yeah.
We will say you spend the rest of your turn putting your armor back on and your shield.
Okay, thank you. Can I duck down off the table?
Okay, let's do one or the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll just duck down on the table then.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
I think I bet the rules quite a bit in that one. Okay.
Rule of cool.
There you go. Top of the round. Cut the Tabaxian Monk. It is on you. You are in melee range of the Draconis Dragon, but you can do whatever the heck you want.
I'm gonna try and throw a trammel,
Okay.
into a hole I
Great.
can
So you are like 20 feet away, so you don't have to do a disadvantage or anything like that. So make
I'll be at advantage.
Yeah.
see. So a
Yes. Snake.
dex roll with advantage and inspiration if I need it.
yes.
Ba-ba-bum. 19.
19.
What
The
9? Yeah.
second tremble is embedded into Spireling Hawthorne.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Is there
As
anything else?
he's-
Sorry?
As he gets hit, does it appear that he's taking more damage? Like, are they
Does he
hurting him
react
more than
in
our?
any way
He
whatsoever?
he does indeed react.
Oh.
You don't think it's causing additional damage, but you can tell that they're fairly lengthy and they are unable to kind of extract them at this present moment. You might be able to do something about that, but not at this present moment.
He's snake.
Nice.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to do anything else?
So that would be my action, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I should run away from this dragon. So just gonna spend another key point to like maybe just back up to the wall,
Sure.
get 30 feet.
Yeah, we can get you up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it should be out of claw range.
Great stuff. So it's legendary actions time. So they are. What are they going to do?
They're going to use the legendary action, remove and destroy all
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
What?
They are going to cast their own magic missile spell, and they're going to target Sky.
Can we do that while being grabbed?
They can
grappled?
as a spell. Yes, I think if they're trying to like melee
Okay.
things, then I think
Okay.
that's the case.
That's out of order. I
Just
failed.
checking.
He's hiding behind the thing as well. Can I use like distract to make it try and attack me?
What does that do? What do you
I
need
don't
to
know.
do?
That's not even a thing. Like, hey, over here, pick me. I'm right here. You big piece of
Okay,
crap.
here we go.
Oh, this
Because
is
he knows I took my
bad.
armor off.
So that is going to be 32 points of force damage.
Who was it doing it to? Sorry.
Sky.
Forcing
Oh.
me to. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So that is Hawthorne's legendary action, first one for the round. Now the dragon is going to do a legendary action as
Oh,
well.
What?
Oh no.
They are every creature within. Oh, okay. So can I get the snake and Boris to make dexterity saving throws, please?
come on, snake.
Oh no.
11.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
3.
They're both, they both fail. So the mighty dragon beats its wings twice, causing a huge amount of thrust and wind to come at you. It blows you off your feet, and the snake rolling and tumbling into the pillar behind it, and takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. So we'll say the snake moves to there.
The snake's
Boris-
already
The
prone though.
snake.
Snake's still
How can
kicking.
the snake be not prone?
It's kicking.
The snake just goes flat a little bit.
It's barely alive, but it's kicking.
Okay, great stuff. Boris, that damage is halved for you. Because you are raging.
What happened to him? Doesn't he take any damage from that?
Who? Hawthorne? No, it's only on
Yeah.
creatures that it can select.
It is a dragon. So.
Yeah.
So, given that the snake moved, is Hawthorne no longer restrained?
Yes. So.
There was something about only Thunder Wave or something being able to blow a grappled thing off.
Okay, that's fine.
Look
We'll say the snake didn't move then, but they did take the
I'll
The
damage.
condition. Okay, the condition ends if an effect removes the grapple creature from the reach of the grappler or
Yeah,
grappling
so,
effect,
Okay, right.
yes,
We'll
it's
say
such
that.
as when a creature
Yeah.
is hurled away by thunder waves.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, good stuff. So, had their turn. Pavato, it is on you, my friend.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I'm after Pavado. Sorry.
And the snake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move towards cut.
Yeah.
25 feet.
So, we'll say 5, 1, 2, get you there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shift my focus to the dragon.
Sure.
Fire 2 arrows at it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh no, with a natural 1.
Oh, okay, roll that damage
the
and take it
first-
yourself, my friend.
Oh god.
Oh no.
9 points of damage.
Piercing damage. Okay.
Yeah.
For your second attack.
A natural 20. so
Nice.
Hell
32.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh,
Well done.
So that's 15 points of damage straight to the dragon's eye.
Okay, straight to the dragon's eye. Okay, fine. Is that 1/5? Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good to know. So you see the creature rear back as it takes the arrow to its head. Okay. It is now. Is that the end of your turn, my friend?
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. It is now the turn of the Sneaky Snack.
So
MVP.
Yeah, for
was it
real.
knocked prone or something? So
It was
does
not prone,
that
so it'd
use-
have to. Yeah, so its movement speed is halved for this round. We'll say.
Oh yeah. All right. It's still gonna sliver back up to Hawthorne and try and constrict him again.
Okay.
Right. See if that hits. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Right, and
And
then I
then-
don't make a saving throw now, or I do.
No.
No.
I
And
I
then-
can use my action to make a saving throw to try and wriggle out of it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And then damage
Yeah.
to him is 10 points of damage. to him.
Nice.
He is constricted. or
He is
restrained.
indeed constricted.
Good job, Snake.
MVP.
Holding on for its life.
Solid Snake is getting the job
Yeah.
done. That's what we're
Yeah.
saying. Iana Ravenoak, it is on you, my friend.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this dragon.
Go for it.
Let's go. 29 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Well done.
Let's go. 10 plus. So 43 points of damage to the dragon.
43.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hidden, so I get super damage. I get hit back.
Oh, okay, got it. Right. That's right. 43 then. Cool.
I'm making sure I roll these 9d6, you know?
No, that's fine. Yeah, traditionally it's like when someone else is in melee range and that kind of thing. But yeah, the hidden trait. I forgot about that. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I'm gonna hide again, of
Okay.
course.
Go for it.
36 plus 12. 48.
More than enough. Okay, that's grand. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. It might be time for another legendary action. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Yeah, it's gonna do its wing attack thing again. Can the snake and can just the snake make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Come on,
Yeah.
snake.
Yeah. 7.
Okay, that fails, my friend.
Yeah.
That's gonna take 16 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Yeah, that snake is gone.
Oh,
No.
R.I.P.
he served a good life.
The snake's now the mascot of the ethnic squares. Right,
There
you
guys?
Cartwright's
Sliver in.
aura starts glowing orange as he gets
Yeah.
like,
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. So right, that's a legendary action. Boris, I think the action is on you, my friend.
Okay, I am going to I stand up.
Yep.
And then throw my. Oh, it's not. Well, so I'm going to throw the trammel,
Strength or dex, your turn.
but
Your choice.
if it counts as an attack, then I'm going to move forward first and recklessly attack so that I get advantage.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'll do that. So I move. My movement's 40 feet, so even halved, I'm going to be
Yeah.
fine, I think. So I'm doing it with strength, definitely.
Yeah.
So it's there we go. It's either 19 or lower. So it's 10. So it's a 19 to hit.
The third trammel is impaled.
Oh, yeah.
into a
Let's
Spireling Hawthorne.
go.
Okay. Great stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn? So we'll say that the action itself was to thrust.
Yeah.
into.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything else because I think if I can now knock him down.
Yep.
But I think that's going to be worse because everyone else is at range, so I'm just going to leave it.
Okay, great stuff. Now it is a turn of Spireling Hawthorne. What are they going to do? They are going to make two. Okay, they're going to make 2 attacks with the Sword of Decay, and then they are going to cast a spell. Let's get
Sword of Duquesne, did you just say?
Yeah, boy.
Attacks against me have advantage right now
Yes.
because I was reckless.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
the first one was a 26 to hit, but I'll roll again just to make sure it's not a d20, and it is a d20, but it's not a natural 20. That's fine. So that is gonna be, where's my d10? So that is gonna be 12 points of slashing damage plus another 12 points of necrotic damage.
What?
That was me, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So, yeah.
And
cool.
then the second, rolling with advantage, is going to be a 26 to hit. So that is going to be 11 points of slashing damage and 16 points of necrotic damage as well. And for their spell, they're going to shift their focus to Sky. And
No! Why?
they themselves are going to cast Shatter! I need you to make a
Ouch.
Constitution saving throw, please. He's
Damn, the
studied all
irony.
about the ethnic squares during your adventures in the tower.
Okay, well, it was an 8.
Okay, that's going to fail the con
Yeah.
save, so you take...
I'm familiar with Shatter's terms and conditions.
18. You're taking 42 points of thunder damage.
Okay. I'm still just about alive.
Mom.
Okay.
I've got
Great.
14 points of damage. I can.
How many, sorry?
14.
Okay.
Don't
good
tell
to know.
him!
Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh my god, why did I say that?
I'm not making a note of that or anything. It's
No, why would you do that?
Hawthorne still got legendary action.
we do. Heartride, my friend, it is on you.
I'm going to use my movement speed to get up to Sky.
Yeah.
And then use my potion of superior healing on Sky.
Go for it.
As the wielder of the tome, you need to be the one to survive now. Right, let's see. How does this work again? So it is 8d4 plus 8.
Sure is.
4, 8, 10. God, what was that? Shit, how many? That was 4 rolls. We're on 11.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 more rolls. That's a 3. So 3 more rolls. We're on 14.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. 2 more rolls. 19. 1 more roll. 4. So 23.
Plus
and then
8.
was it plus 8?
Yeah.
31 points of healing.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Right.
Thank
So
you very much.
as you finish your turn, you see a ball of light from above you, Heartride.
What?
You see a beam of radiant energy fire into Spireling Hawthorne. You see it do a huge amount of damage in terms of the light that it leaves the creature. So you can tell that it had a huge impact. In its wake, the ball of light above you leaves a piece of parchment that is drifting through the air. What do you
Wait, it
want
has
to
a
do?
picture of what?
There's a piece of parchment that is
Oh.
drifting through the air.
Okay.
What do you
Can
want
I
to do?
grab it?
You sure can.
What does it say? Can I read it?
Yeah. So, upon catching the piece of parchment, it reads, "It's a moment of truth. It's all on the line. This is the place. This is the time. You've waited forever. It's now or it's never. Nothing can stop you now. Lady Allura Visoran." So, friends, if you remember back when the ethnic squares were in Amon and they went to the Ivory Tower to knock on Lady Alora's tower, and she wasn't in, and then Heartright made a joke about, oh, I bet you she might pop up in the final episode or whatnot. This is it. Callbacks, friend, callbacks. Okay, great. So,
Yeah, it's like Hara like looks at the sky. It's like yes.
Okay, it's legendary actions time for.
God, I thought you said like radiant energy was gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just get immediately vaporized.
There you go.
What?
So legendary actions time. Let's do the dragon first. Okay, so they are going to do another. They're going to do another wing attack at Boris. So can you make a dex saving throw, please?
Okay, I got a nat 20
Okay.
for 19 total.
Okay, right. So unfortunately, you needed 22 to make this saving throw.
Oh,
So it was literally
Damn it.
impossible.
I mean, for this particular character, for other characters, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Right. Okay. So. So 18 points of bludgeoning damage. That's reduced to half, and you are now considered prone.
okay.
It's all good. And then Spireling Hawthorne is going to make or do their legendary action. They are going to cast Fireball at Heartright and Sky. Can I get you both to make dex saving throws, please?
Oh,
Okay, can I wait? Hold on. Can I just look at my reaction for protect real quick?
Sure.
I just want to see what it says.
I would just know if you could react a legendary action rather than just a turn, but we'll say that you can.
It just says whilst wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks.
Yeah,
It says attacks
that's
a
fine.
target, but it says attacks a target other than you.
Yep.
But I'm being attacked as well.
You are.
So I don't think I can use it.
Yeah, I don't think because Fireball isn't attacking a target; it's attacking an area,
Mhm.
and it's just you're both in that area.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere, so I don't think Boris is getting attacked with this one, just Heartright and Sky. So dex saving throws, please.
Dex saving.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I have that automatic shield thing as well. Does that not help in some situations that I should have been using?
So this is pretty bad. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
My dex save. +5 though, so 6 total.
Okay. And Sky?
Is there anything that happens from that 1 on a saving throw?
Not on a saving throw, I think.
Okay, cool. Apart from when you're
Apart from instant fail, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 6, but I
Oh.
do have the shield thing.
Okay. The shield thing is more symbolic in this instance, but
Oh.
you know, good on you for holding your shield up.
Got no clothes on. It's so stripped down. I got a
You're still
shield.
like, getting your leg stuck in one of the one of the things. Okay, it's fireball time. So
Oh god, is this another 9th level one?
this is 8th level.
8th. Oh good.
Ah, you'll find
Much
that,
better.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he only has one 9th level slot.
Yeah.
I think as a player character, that's all you have,
It's,
but he could be like weird.
Yeah. It's 1 9th and 1 8th.
Okay.
So that is 38 points of fire damage for both of you.
Damn.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm still alive.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Me too.
I won't say how. I won't say by how much.
Only because of the healing potion.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. This is our chance.
Yeah, that was definitely.
Now it's the
That might
dragon's
just save
actual
the
turn.
day.
What? Didn't
do
the
you-
dragon use the wind attack on Boris?
That was a legendary
Yeah.
action.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so it's going to use its movement speed, 80 feet of flying, to move 1,
Oh,
2,
this is bullshit.
4. We'll say it gets to there. It's going to try and make a bite attack at you, Sky.
Why?
Now my protection works though.
You may want to save that
Yeah.
because with a natural 2, it's going to miss.
Okay,
Mm.
well, okay, fine.
Woo.
It follows up with 2 claw attacks.
Yeah,
Uh,
now I'll use protection.
the first is going to be a 24 to hit.
Is that a disadvantage?
Nope, but I can do a disadvantage. A disadvantage that is it's still the lower of the 2 values, so 20, 24.
Fuck.
I'm with doing my armor class, right?
24 against
Yeah.
your
So
armor
yeah,
class.
that hits.
Okay, great stuff. It is d6, right? 3. So 16 points of slashing damage.
I am now down.
Okay, fine.
No.
Seeing you go down, they are going to withdraw and use the rest of the movement speed to move back, which gets we'll say to here.
God damn it.
Sky, it is on you. Can I get you to make a death saving throw, please? So
Sure.
roll a d20 and just let me know what the number is.
Okay.
We're so close to keeping you alive long enough.
Yeah.
Right, I can get to Sky on my turn.
14.
14. That's your first success. Okay, great stuff.
Oh, sweet. What happens now?
So I think
You're still unconscious.
yeah.
You're still unconscious.
Okay.
You need 3 to regain consciousness.
Top of the round. Legendary actions are all restored and all that good stuff. Cut the Tabaxian monk. It is on you, my friend.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to Sky in one turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I get to like near by the window?
The big window. Yeah, sure.
Yes, please.
1. Yeah, we'll put you right here.
Because I've moved every turn, so I don't have my feline agility back yet.
Okay.
Can I action to move? I don't know what to do.
You've got your darts.
I throw a dart at the dragon.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'll hit 14 to hit.
14 misses, I'm afraid. So again, it dings off one of the scales of the legendary beast.
I mean, I made a note. I don't have my notes open. I think I had like 5 left, so I'll just throw one more dart.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
That hits. Well done. So
Nice.
it finds the gap in between the scales and finds its mark.
9 points of damage.
9. A mighty number if I've ever heard of one.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I think I'm a bit hopeless. I think, yeah.
Okay. Great stuff. Pavato, it is on you, my friend. I know you're on deck.
Can I sort of like slide over these tables to get closer to Hawthorne?
Yeah, you can just move straight south. So 1, 2, 3 in a bit. We'll say you get to there.
Perfect. Oh yeah, I can do that. That'll be cool. I'm gonna
Summon
use
giant snake.
Yeah, I mean I could, but no. I'm gonna shoot an arrow in the ground, like straight right in front of me.
Yeah.
And use Conjure Barrage.
Okay.
Or cast Conjure Barrage. So there's 6 like arrows, like magic arrows will come raining down from the sky in a 60-foot cone straight from that arrow.
Yeah.
Like, so towards Hawthorne and the dragon.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So the dragon makes a dex save of 14.
That fails.
Oh, actually no. That would be actually no, plus 6 on a saving throw. So that would be 20 for the dragon. And
yeah,
then
he makes that, so we'll
and
take.
then saving throw for Hawthorne is a nat 1, so that automatically fails.
All right, so let's see. 18. So Hawthorne takes 18 points of damage,
Okay.
and the dragon takes 9 points of damage. As he takes half of it.
Cool. Okay, great stuff.
And that's my turn. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark
On who?
on Dragon,
Okay, great stuff.
and then that's my turn.
Hunter's Mark it is. Okay, great stuff. Iona, you are up, my friend.
All right, I'm going to pop out of my hiding spot.
Yep.
I'm going to move and then dash and vault over Heartrine to get to Sky.
Yeah, we'll say you can get to there.
Sweet, and I'm going to pour a sweet, sweet potion down her throat.
Go for it.
I'm going to use my potion of superior healing. So, what was that, 8d4?
Superior is 8d4 plus 8, yes.
Sweet. 24 plus 8 is what, 32?
Yes, so it'll be
Sweet.
32.
32 points of healing to our dear Sky.
And you regain consciousness and you take in a breath of, we'll say fresh air. Back in the room, back in the room. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do? on
Oh
your
no,
turn?
that's everything I could
Okay, fine.
do.
Cool. Boris, you're up, my friend.
Cool.
How's the dragon looking?
Yeah.
He's looking pretty okay.
Oh.
I think I need to move. I think I need to stand up.
Yep.
I don't think I've had a turn since then. Yes, I stand up. If I can, I want to move. Well, I guess move 2 squares to the right so that I'm engaging both of them.
Sure can.
No, I'm going to keep on Hawthorne. Yes, I'm going to attack
Go for it.
him, and I'm also. I don't know how this would work mechanically, but I've got quite good intimidation, so I'm gonna like scream as I'm doing it and just try and draw their attention because
Sure.
because I'm scared for Sky.
Okay.
So 14 to hit, and then 20 to hit.
The 20 hits, the 14 doesn't.
Yeah. God, that was really okay. So 10 damage.
Okay.
That's what I do. I got so distracted with my screaming that it just like started slashing wildly, and
That's okay.
it all went badly.
They make an intimidation check for me.
24.
Great. So whilst they're immune to being frightened, I will say that their attention is now on you.
Cool.
Okay, that being the case, they are going to make their 2 sword attacks at you. So the first one is a 26 to hit.
Who's this?
Boris.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Hawthorne's turn now. And then, so the first was a 26, and then the second one is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, great stuff. Let's get my D10 this time. The first is 6 points of slashing damage, will be reduced, and then necrotic damage is 7 points, and then 13 points of slashing damage, and 8 points of necrotic damage. For its spell, it is. What's it going to use? It's going to use a 6th level magic missile spell at you, Boris, to try and end things. At 20 points of force damage, that'll be reduced to 10 for you. And that is going to be their turn. Heartrine, my friend, it is on you.
What do we think, guys? Should I try and heal Sky some more with my other potion? She's got a tank.
So in the order, the dragon goes after you, then it's Sky.
Okay.
probably smart. She's only got 32 with another fireball or
Yeah.
something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I want to move so that I'm like on the block to the right of Sky. So basically, like
Yeah.
blocking. Yeah, and then I'm gonna administer my greater healing
So
potion.
4d4 plus 4. So these are Cobra Kai season finale hours where it's protect the egg, but it's protect the sky in this instance.
Okay, 2, so that's 10. And another 2, so that's 12 plus what? 4.
Yes, please.
So that's 16 points of healing.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, great stuff. It is now the turn of the dragon, and seeing its master get attacked, it is going to try and attack Boris with.
Oh, nice.
As
in, like, not.
To be fair, that was what I was going for.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that then. So
Tell
the
us how you really feel, all right?
No, that's not what I meant.
so the bite attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then the claw attacks are going to be a 32 and a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, great. So let's do.
Which one of those hit? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does it do damage? Yes. That's what we get right. So the bite attack is going to do 24 points of piercing damage, plus 7 points of fire damage. Then the claw attacks are going to be 18 points of slashing damage for the first, and another 14 points of slashing damage for the second. And then, Boris, are you immune to being frightened?
No.
Okay, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking.
That's fine.
No, I'm definitely not immune to being frightened. So would you say wisdom save?
Yes, please.
Yeah. That is 12.
Okay, you are considered frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to be the dragon's turn. Sky,
Mhm.
the lonely
I
eyes of
would
the
like
world turn
to-
to you.
I want to get out of here. So can I crawl under the table and just move like as far as I can to the
But
left,
what's
away
the
from
range of the spell?
the action?
that
Yeah,
you
Oh,
does
right.
the
Yeah.
Oh, is
spell have
there
a
a-
range before you move?
It does not.
It's
Okay.
going into the book, isn't it? I think,
Yeah.
rather than the.
Yeah, I just have to be with the book.
So you want to move? We can get to here.
Yeah, I think that'll be helpful.
Okay.
I'm just standing by that pillar.
Cool.
Hopefully. Okay, and then let's do the book thing.
Right. Okay.
Let's cast the
So
spell.
the rite of banishment. So I need to make a wisdom saving throw with 3 trammels of 25. I need to make a wisdom saving throw of 25. Yep. So let's give that a go. If I hit the right thing, they have +7 to their wisdom.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, big money, no whammies. With a natural 1.
Hell yeah. It's dumb as shit.
You see the dragon disappear first, and then you see Spireling Hawthorne vanish in a slide.
Hell yeah.
No way.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah.
So we
Yay!
exactly.
Yeah.
We will say, with the Rite of Banishment cast, you see Spireling Hawthorne vanish in a flash of blinding light. As your eyes readjust, Sky, you notice that your hands are empty. The Tome of Isolation is gone from your grasp. As you wonder where the ancient book is, you recall the words of Pelor the Dawnfather, informing you that once used, the Tome of Isolation will be returned to the Endless Athenaeum, dominion of Ione the Knowing Mistress.
Ayana's gonna like run over to Sky and like at the end of like football matches when they
Yeah,
score
yeah,
goals,
up on the
start,
shoulders,
like,
right? Yeah.
lifting her up.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me alive.
There you go. So, You all begin to notice celestial light beaming into the Great Hall, with radiant visions of Serenray the Everlight, Ioun the Gnome Mistress, the Raven Queen, and Palor the Dawnfather. Each of them takes a moment to nod to acknowledge your heroic deeds, and you see a purple teleportation circle begin to form around you. The circle is activated, and your vision goes blank as the arcane magic wished you away from this infernal tower.
Just before Heartrand teleports, he just puts his owl glasses on.
Yeah.
Still here.
So, the blinding white light that obscures your view soon fades, and you find yourselves at the familiar surroundings of the Journey's End Tavern in the common ward of Whitestone. You are sitting at a table in the corner, and the elven bartender Yorda is quick to bring a round of drinks over to you with a cheeky wink, let you know that they're on the house. With a rousing cheer, raising flagons, glasses, flutes, and more, you toast the end of this adventure of the Ethnic Squares.
To the ethnic square.
To the ethnic square.
Huzzah!
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we did
GG's,
it.
guys.
GG's, you did the thing.
We did the thing.
And if you wanted to know what happens next for our brave adventurers, they've each worked together to put down a little epilogue, which I'd like to run through now, if anybody has no objections.
Oh,
But what was our
Do it.
XP?
Oh, so given you did,
Objection.
Since we didn't slay him, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, we will say that I'll give you half XP, so you each get 45,000 XP.
Nice.
Okay, so why did you?
45,000.
1,000. 4, 5.
While that
0,
is
0.
happening, we'll run through the little epilogue that we have here. So, the Tabaxian monk Cut finds themselves in the heartland of Taldore, having made the decision to head on home. Several years have passed since Cut left her family to study at the monastery. Imagine the smiles of Ma and their younger sibling Branch. It fills them with a resounding sense of pride, with all that they've managed to accomplish, leading with empathy and mercy. Their hands instinctively find their coin purse, and some of the more exotic examples they plan to show off. Utilizing their cartography skills, Cut pulls over the maps they've made, plotting not only the way home, but the journey the ethnic squares have made. Thinking back on how much they've grown, they found themselves flipping their coin less, being led by intuition and not leaving things in the hands of fate. The road home led them first back to the Crucible in the braving grounds of Vasselheim to enter the next edition of the Crucible Championships, keen to show off their finely honed skills. Never missing the opportunity to visit old friends or make new acquaintances, Cut often found themselves visiting the various locations of Gilmore and his glorious goods to catch up on any news that passed their ear. Cut had planned to explore Exandria led by fate, but instead had an adventure led by friendship.
Yay, the power of
Aw.
friendship.
The real gift
The
all
real
along.
treasure was the
Yeah.
friends
That's
we made
it.
along the way.
The adventures of the Ethnic Squares, after the adventures of the Ethnic Squares, rather, the Elven Ranger Pavato found himself hungry for more. His sense of adventure was as strong as ever, such was his talent with his longbow and short swords. Overlooking the Alabaster Sierra mountain range, Pavato decided to revert to his nomadic lifestyle, traveling all over the country with no one location in mind, becoming at one with the nature and her inhabitants. His ranger skills were often in demand with each village he came across. With the people not always being able to afford a band of adventurers, Pavato was more than happy to help. One of these adventures ended with the Elven Ranger acquiring a wolf pup, which he duly named Huro. Huro never left his side as the pair continued to travel, hunt, gather, and explore the world together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Occasionally, Pavato would come across the familiar locations that he'd once visited with the Ethnic Squares. He would reminisce about their time together and look back fondly on their quest. At a small village in the outskirts of Singorn, he found himself enjoying a meal after a long day of travel. The bartender brought over a bottle of ale with a familiar-looking label. With a smile on his face, he quickly finished his meal, gathered his belongings, and took to the road. And for the first time in a while, he had a destination in mind.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
With the mission complete, the barbarian turtle Boris was still motivated to leave the world in a better place than when they came into it. Seeking out jobs which helped the defenseless, it kept their coin purse adequately filled and their karmic sensibilities in balance. Boris traced their steps back to where they first encountered the Ethnic Squares, to the very spot where the shaman was killed by the fearsome werebear. They took a moment to meditate here, revisiting the emotions that started their journey and searching for solace that the friend they brought them here to the Partridge Timberland is at peace. Several hours passed, and in the haze of their visions, Bori saw a clutch of eggs. Their eyes instantly opened and a flood of emotions overcame them. It can only mean one thing, that the youngest child was about to have their first clutch of hatchlings. Their paternal nature drove Boreas to seek passage back to their homeland to participate in the traditional hatching ceremony and oversee these hatchlings' passage into the sea. Boreas was reunited with their family, aided by their staff Splinter, which secretly held their greatsword. They spent the next year keeping watch over the water, tending to their grandchildren, enjoying the quiet life, until Adventurer would call their name once more.
Aww.
Exactly. After her time with the ethnic squares, Iona Ravenoak returned to the brewing empire, the Scarred Oak. It soon became apparent that without a high-paying patron, there's little to no money in adventuring. With her resources, she commissioned rings to be crafted for the surviving members of the party, inspired by the rings Badra and Heartrine wear. An elegantly simple design, the ring featured an eye in the center and the letters ES in common carved into the band. Iona sought to personally deliver each ring, albeit with her own roguish spin. Silently and stealthily, she stole away under the cover of night to leave the rings next to where each of the party members slept. They would awake the next morning with no trace of Iona's visit, save for the ring left in plain sight. Day-to-day running of the brewery brings Iona a sense of calm and normalcy. However, memories of traveling with her friends and the itch of that next steal are never too far away.
Nice.
Oh, I love the ring. That's funny.
Behind her flagship bar is a small commission painting of the ethnic squares, featuring all past and present members. Some of the details are a little hazy, but there's no doubt it gets them. Next to the painting is a highly decorative dragger with an intricate eye carved into the hilt. When pulled, a hidden doorway is revealed, leading downstairs. The stairs lead to a long corridor laced with traps, and eventually to a large set of heavy double doors. The heavy door is perfected with an ever-changing password, one that reveals a small underground bar with multiple rooms leading from it. Here lies the official home and meeting place of the Closed Eyes, a small network of thieves and spies
so
run by
cool.
Iona, designed to keep an eye on the underground organizations of Exandria, such as the Clasp and the Myriad. Even after several bottles of tall Lady Pale Ale, Iona will fundamentally deny that she also uses the Closed Eyes as a way to keep tab on our friends and her way of knowing that they are okay. Love
That's
that.
dope.
After the ethnic squares defeated Spireling Hawthorne, the elven bard Sky returned to their life as a freelance private investigator. This line of work suited Sky's nomadic lifestyle and her thirst for mystery and adventure. Wherever these contracts took her, she made sure to spread tales of the ethnic squares by singing about their adventures in local taverns. It was in one of these taverns where Sky learned of the wonders of a long-lost card game called Gwent. Sky is working on building her card collection for fun, but also the game provides a great means of getting information out of unsuspecting suspects. Sky also found a passion for creative writing, scribing the tales of a devilish character, the Rapid River Murderers, with a less than trusty steed, Cowardly Custard. Shout out to Cowardly Custard. Sky often thinks about her travels with the ethnic squares and is always ready to pick up her loot and shut up! In the wake of the adventures of the ethnic squares, Heartrine found himself pondering what his next move would be. He realized that he'd learnt a lot since joining the ethnic squares and traveling with them. Values such as companionship, teamwork, and of course, utter and absolute chaos. As he thought back to his adventure, fond memories of his dear friend Badra flooded his mind. Heartrine, while saddened by Badra's demise, was glad he was able to learn more about Badra from the group. On his journey, Heartrine realized that his life of military training with his family and solo adventures, save for his exploits with Badra, had caused him to miss an important part of life. He decided that he would first honor his friend with a trip to Kamal, the city that he remembered Badra talking fondly about visiting. He then sought to travel the northern regions above Vasselheim to where Badra's journey ended in the mountains. He constructed a small shrine for his friend and sought new adventures in the uncharted snowy lands of Isildra.
Wow.
There we go, friends.
Wow.
And as
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done for each of these campaign arcs, I pulled together a little compilation of all your stats and things in this Adventure of the Ethnic Squares,
Nice.
The Moment of
Oh
Truth.
my gosh.
So here's a quick little campaign summary, which we'll roll through. So 9 months of adventure. So we started this back in 8th of May last year, and we played for over 30 hours. Over the course of 25 live streams, we'll be able to enjoy and share this campaign with each and every one of you. And I am so thankful that you've been along for the ride. So, over the course of this particular campaign, we've conquered 2 dungeons, the Temple of the Dawn and the Piercing Tower. We fought 27 different battles, including the under 80 All Vasselheim Crucible Champion. Still my favorite. And now, many of you are level 17 adventurers. So, across
Level
your...
18 now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Across your entire journey, you soared to amazing heights. Team, how many enemies do you think you've taken on?
Ooh, I'm
And
gonna say
defeated?
At
52.
least
Fucking hell.
69.
Nice.
Yeah.
82.
Any more for anyone?
107. What about all the Ravagers that would jump out? There were loads of
There you
them.
go. There was loads of them. In total,
91.
we're talking 61 creatures defeated.
Ooh, nice.
So that is all good. Now, going back to a little novel idea I have about turning all these notes into a little book. Well, it's not going to be as little as I thought. So over this particular campaign, I have another 231 pages of notes and 689 slides, which hopefully have made things easier for players and our wonderful viewers to follow along. All of which entails that the one giant novel will contain the Symbol of Serenray, Secrets and Spirelings, and the Moment of Truth with over 1,500 pages.
What?
Jesus
All
Christ.
retelling
That is
the adventures of the
insane.
ethnic squares.
Might be as big as Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me just go back to a thing that I had. I'm going to paste something in the chat in the control room thingy here for our friends, so they can see too, in case they don't get audio on the stream. Cool. So, I have a little surprise. So, a few words from someone very special who captured everything I want to say to each and every one of you. So, if you permit me, here's a little video.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
So that was just a little thing from the one and only Laura Bailey, who put this little composition together. Not necessarily for me, but I thought it captured everything. I was going to say, that'd be a hell of a cameo, right? for the one and only Laura Bailey. But the one thing there is left to say is to say thank you. I've been your DM, Patel. Thank you all so much for playing, for watching, and for your unwavering support. You've all made this experience one of the very best, and I can't wait to see what we create together in the future.
I think a shout out to our DM.
Yeah.
from the
Yeah,
crew
Hell
for
yeah.
putting in all
Hell
the
yeah.
work.
My
into
little
all the
heart.
slides and the campaign.
Yeah.
It was
You
incredible,
are
man.
all different kinds of welcome. Yeah, this has been amazing, and I can't wait to create another one of these with all the experience that I've gained from doing this first campaign. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to getting the books out to each and every one of you and all our players, past and future, and all the rest of it. And it's going to be awesome. Okay, team.
I still, by the way, every time I make it to the weekend, I always go, made it to the weekend.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Oh. Great stuff. So yeah, thank you each and every one of you for being here and putting your trust in me for putting this here campaign together and for putting up with me and my shenanigans when we throw all these various traps and puzzles and things. Yeah, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so very much. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Vic.
Don't
Yeah,
end the
thank you.
stream. Please just end it.
And the stream never ends.
If it ends, press end stream.
Oh. Also, we will leave you to your wonderful Sundays or whatever day you happen to find this on. We will always be here doing more D&D stuff. And if you want to get involved, then just drop me a DM at Fitzpatel and we will make that happen. So
Quick, everybody roll initiative against Fitz.
So until next time, friends, I will ask each of our ethnic squares just to say goodbye, and we will go and raid someone fantastic in the after the stream finishes. So ethnic squares, let's say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks, Bits. Bye.